Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Member Spotlight interview. Today, I'm very, very excited because we have a celebrity. We have the lovely Gemma Longworth, DIY, who can be seen most days on Find It, Fix It, Flog It. Hi, Gemma.
Hello. Thanks for the introduction. I wouldn't call myself a celebrity, but
Well, you're
thank you.
definitely a celebrity in our eyes. In the upcycling world, you're definitely, definitely a celebrity. I think there must be groups discussing your creations on Facebook. I would say there is.
Maybe, but yeah, okay. I'll take the glory.
So, for anyone that doesn't know you, you started your life in art at a very young age.
Yes, I did. It all started really when I was a child. I was quite crafty and just loved to draw and paint, like most children do. They're quite creative. But it went a little bit further for me when I lost my little brother when I was younger.
Oh,
He was 8 years old and I was 11.
oh,
And
that's oh,
it was
that's
tragic. It really was. And at the time I was very younger. I didn't know how to express myself. So
yeah,
art and painting and drawing became my outlet. It became my way to express myself and communicate. And I just got a real passion for it. Don't get me wrong, I was no Van Gogh. I wasn't brilliant at it by any means, but it was my passion and it became my way to sort of get myself through life.
yeah. It is an amazing therapy, isn't it? Like it really is
Mm.
an amazing tool for healing and for mindfulness. I know now it's all about yoga and Pilates and meditation for mindfulness, but definitely art. You can spend hours and hours and hours with nothing in your head, just creating. Yeah, that I can totally see how that helped you through that difficult time.
Yeah, and it sort of just carried on from there. Because I was so passionate about it and I got so much from it, it carried on into my studies. So I was doing art and design at university, and that carried on into a master's in textiles.
Oh,
Um,
lovely.
yeah,
Oh, and
yeah,
have you plans to bring out your own textiles?
I would love to do that. I've
Oh,
just
that
got
would be.
so many plates spinning at the moment, but I would love to be able to do that sort of thing. Maybe when I get a moment away from the workshop, then I could plan that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you opened you opened a button boutique. So
Yeah.
that was in what year was that?
Oh, it's really hard because I'm a lot
Okay.
older than I look, you know. So it was definitely maybe 2011, 2012.
That is a long time ago, yeah.
It really is a long time ago. So I was working with Alder Hay Hospital, working with the children on the wards there, using art as a form of therapy for the children, entertainment, distraction, therapy purposes. And I really found that it was really beneficial. So I opened up a business where I designed some art and craft workshops where people could come along and hopefully discover the benefits of what I was
Yeah,
getting from it.
yeah.
So just people would walk through the door and be like, "Oh, I can't do this," or everyone says I'm not very creative. Everyone's creative in my eyes.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
so giving people the opportunity in a really informal environment to just come and have a little play and make a bit of a mess and get creative. The business just thrived, and it's sort of my career has gone from there.
Yeah,
So
so it was mainly just a workshop. It wasn't or were you upcycling then and selling furniture, or was it just a crafts?
at that point, no, it was more the experience that it was based on. So I wasn't selling a product, it was more the experience. So it was
Yeah.
a range of art and craft workshops.
Yeah,
And
that's wonderful.
then I decided to make the workshops a bit more skill based.
Mhm.
So that's where I got into furniture upcycling. Now I'm self-taught at furniture upcycling. I've got a
Yeah.
degree in art, but I've just had a little go myself. Do wanting to do things around my own
Yeah.
home, have a go. So that's the skills that I was picking up myself. I then put into a workshop, and the upcycling grew from there. And it came at a really good time because everybody
Yeah.
Huge now, upcycling. So
yeah, I think more from the pandemic. And when Annie Sloan came, that was a huge movement. You know, everyone was just amazed by her paint and what you could do with it. But then I think during when COVID hit and everyone was in their houses, I read an article and it said upcycling became so popular during COVID because for the first time people had to spend time in their homes and they didn't like their homes. They didn't like their furniture. They wanted more colour and they wanted something different. So it has, the industry is massive, absolutely massive, with loads of opportunities for people. It's just great. And it's like a high percentage female-led industry, which
it is excellent.
is so rare. And I say that it's mainly female, but then when we go to find it, Flog it, fix it. Your two co-presenters, Simon O'Brien and Henry Cole, like they are just fantastic to watch. There's such energy. So how did you become part of a TV show? How did that come about?
I was really lucky. I was just in the right place at the right time. I think the upcycling side of my business was really starting to take off. The show had been commissioned. The two presenters, they were already on board and they were looking for somebody to work alongside the presenter. So Simon O'Brien, he's based in Liverpool. So the show is split up to a north and south divide, really. Yeah. We don't like to call it that, but they're southern and we're not. So so Simon O'Brien, he was the presenter and they were looking for someone to work alongside him. And they just sort of cast their net out into Liverpool and I just found my feet. I got a phone call one day from a producer at Channel 4 and asked if I would be interested in coming onto the show. They came along to my workshop, recorded me for a few minutes, went away. And then a couple of weeks later got back to me and was like, yeah, you've got the job. So you start in a few weeks' time. And I was like, what?
Now so you were very brave to do that because a lot of people don't like to be on the camera. I know that social media now is driving our businesses a lot. And part of that is you must do lives. You must get your face on the camera. You must do TikToks and reels. And because now that's what people want to see. But then it wasn't really, people didn't want to be in the camera. So you were very, very brave to go for that opportunity and just grab it. And it has been such a success. The program is, I mean, it's an amazing program to watch. And the reaction of the customers or the clients when they see their pieces upcycled that's fantastic. And so you didn't know Simon O'Brien before that? I thought maybe because, well, I just thought Liverpool was the size of a tiny place and everybody knew everyone.
No, I didn't know Simon before. He was on Brookside and my mum watched that and he wouldn't like me to say it, but for his age group, he's quite a heartthrob.
He was the heartthrob of Brookside. Yeah, he was.
I won't tell him that because he gets a little bit big-headed, but yeah.
Well, I think they brought you on board. You're definitely the pretty one.
Well, there isn't much competition, really, is there?
No, they needed something beautiful to look at in between the two men. But it is, I mean, congratulations! It is a roaring success. Any favourite things? Any favourite projects from the show?
There's been so many. We're on our 7th series now. And it's 4 items a show, and usually we're commissioned for 30 shows at a time. So that's like 120 items that we're upcycling. So
wow,
7 series that they all just merge into one. But for me, I usually get the items of furniture. So I'm predominantly upcycle furniture. Henry works on his motorbikes. Simon loves mechanical things, and he loves a lamp and a bike. But they give me the furniture, which is great. And it's sort of the items that people would have in their own homes.
Yeah.
Something that they can do themselves. So I try to show people what they can actually do with just a tin of paint.
Yeah.
So I like the upcycles that are basically, they're supposed to be in the bin. You know, they're really on their last legs. And I can give them a new lease of life. And I just find that so rewarding.
Yeah, I've watched now. I do watch it a lot, and there was one you did a sewing. Was it a sewing stool or a sewing thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just beautiful, and it's such an inspiration, I think, to have shows like this on, because we talk a wee bit about sustainability, and we all recycle our waste, our household waste. We recycle our clothes and do charity shops, and a lot of people are really, really passionate about that. But then when it comes to furniture, they buy throwaway furniture, or else they don't even think about keeping their furniture. They just change their decor. And I think this day and age, my mum said in the 70s, you wallpapered once until the 80s. And the sofa you had in the 70s, you picked the wallpaper to match that sofa every decade.
Yeah.
You just made do. Whereas now, everything's so readily available. People are changing their sofas and their entire decor and all their furniture every couple of years now. Just so sustainability, and to try and stop that all going into landfill, is brilliant. Is that what would drive you, really, or is it more the therapy would drive you, to keep going?
I think it's become both now. Initially, to start with, it was my passion and it was my therapy, but it's become so important for me now that, to reuse is so important. Even, I've been speaking with Liverpool City Council here, because they have so much furniture thrown away each year, and it's costing them so much money.
Yeah.
So although it's a case of, yes, let's recycle everything, to recycle costs money, whereas to reuse doesn't. So I think it's really important to get the message out there to use what you already have.
Yeah, absolutely.
And most people already have everything. They just want an update, and it's so easy to do yourself.
Yeah, because what I get is people saying, I really love this piece of furniture. It fits the space perfectly, but I don't like it anymore.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. You just say, right, well, what do you like? And I'll create that for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's brilliant. And the places like the council and that, over here, we're not allowed to enter any council like premises and take furniture. So I think they maybe all need to look at that and have like a whole section that you can just go in and take what you want. At the minute, they don't do that here. I don't know if it's insurance or what it is, but it's all done through, I think it's all charity shops here really for furniture.
Yeah, I think Liverpool City Council, I'm hopefully going to be working with them in the next couple of years to maybe try and put together a few workshops that when people are taking items to the tip, that maybe we could, give them a few tips on how to recreate things at home. So I think it's important.
I think when you have your stuff finished, and if they had some like examples, because I see lovely sideboards, and I mean people just don't want them, but then when you see them finished, people are clamoring to buy them. because they're so unique. And I think if we drive that home, that you can have unique statement pieces from old, beautiful, well-made, made to last furniture.
That's another thing, isn't it? The older the furniture, I tend to find, the better the quality. And to buy that sort of quality these days, it's so expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So I want to also talk about Restore magazine.
Okay, yes.
Because I see that you are one of their columnists.
I am. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how any of this happened. I'm one of their columnists, and so they would like you said. I think I might be their celebrity columnist.
Yeah,
I used to think of myself like that. So it's sort of a little bit of a diary for me, to just let people know what I've been up to.
Yeah, well, that's great, and you can buy the Restore magazine online, and you can order hard copies to be delivered.
It's a great magazine. It's got some fabulous tips in as well.
It's full of tips, absolutely full of tips. I love the Christmas one, but everything is just full of tips and handy and money saving, because this is now a big industry, and there is a lot of money in it, and things can cost. When you go to buy, say you're starting out and you go to buy a really good quality paint, and that can be expensive. and then you want to buy brushes, and that can be expensive. So I love that Restore break all that down and say, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
This product is as good as that product, and also it's really, really great. So anyone who is upcycling or thinking about starting, if you can subscribe to Restore, and you can get it delivered to your house, so it's very accessible. So well done on that.
Thank you.
Great. That's great to see what you're up to, because you're very active in social media. But
yeah, it's the way forward, isn't it?
It is, but the algorithm sometimes, even if I follow you and you have posted that day, I might never see it because I wasn't just present when you posted it. So it's great to have that in paper. I love to sit down with the magazine because I'm old. I still like to touch things. I really am. So I still like to touch things and open the pages and on all that. So it's really nice to have it in your hand, to have a cup of coffee and read through it. So I'm really, really enjoying that, and I can't wait to see all the future editions. So that's great. And we did talk, you said, about textiles, and I think that we talk about painting and upcycling and painting, but I think textiles more and more are growing in the upcycling world. So I see now a lot of people are buying old curtains and old fabrics and upcycling them. So that's really good to see as well. And if you bring out your own textile range.
Well, I feel like I have to now.
You have to. I really do think you have to. So future things for you. I see that you have been awarded a hotel restoration project. So that looked massive. Just even the sound of it.
It's
so tell us all about that and how it came about and what you plan to do with it.
So it's a Liverpool city centre hotel called the Sir Thomas Hotel, and it's a fabulous listed building. It's an absolutely beautiful hotel. It's been closed down for 2 years, obviously due to COVID, and they've reopened, and they're looking to revamp the whole hotel. It's beautiful, but all the rooms are a little tired.
Yeah.
So they're wanting to update as much as they can, but being a fabulous sustainability business that they are, they're going to reuse all of the furniture in the rooms. And again, it's such good quality furniture. It's
amazing. That's like a dream job. Now that is just a dream job, because a lot of people think when they start upcycling, I don't know if you can disagree with me, but a lot of people think it's going to be really easy. You get something, you upcycle it and you sell it. But the selling part is the hard part. You can get something, you can upcycle it, and you can advertise it everywhere, and a year later, you're still moving it around, get past it. And they do say, everyone says in this industry, oh, every piece has a customer. You just have to wait for your customer. And I'm like, right, well, I wish the customer would hurry along. So your job of being brought in to upcycle furniture and to revamp and to restore without that worry of being not stuck with, I never think I'm stuck with things, but without everything being backed up and not moving, that is a dream job. That is. And have you plans? Do you need a helper?
I probably need a few, actually. There's 39 rooms and there's at least 5 items of furniture in each room.
That is brilliant.
They want each room done in 5 days.
Oh.
So that's like just one item a day, really, when you break it down. So it's going to be a lot of hard work. So I'm going to have to really plan it. Sanding, priming, painting.
Yeah, because there is that waiting time in between all the layers. There is that waiting time that, I think you're going to have some sort of production line.
Yeah.
But I do know a friend of mine is a really not famous, established furniture painter in America, and she has this setup where she has everything. I don't know how many items, maybe 10 in a big barn in a circle, and she's in the middle on a stool, and she goes around and around and around, each item, and that's how she does get so much work done. But I'm now seeing you in Liverpool.
That'll be me
on a conveyor belt, just with your paintbrush. Yeah. But that's just brilliant. And when does that start?
So it's already started. So we've got one room done. So just 38 more to go. But there was the Grand National in Liverpool last weekend. And obviously it's Easter weekend this weekend. So the hotel has been busy. So we can't really access any of the rooms.
Oh, I didn't realise the hotel is open.
Yes. The hotel is open as well, so that there's a deadline, really.
I didn't realise that. I thought it was still closed and you were coming in to do.
No, the hotel's still open and they will be selling these rooms. So there is no wiggle room on the deadline. It has to be done because someone is coming in the evening.
Well, it's still a dream job, but
yes, it is. I will be very stressed, but
the logistics would be a nightmare. The logistics would all be a nightmare, and then any hold-ups would be a nightmare. So I can see, because you look so young, I can't believe your age. I mean, you look like 23, but maybe at the end of this, you'll at the end of this, you won't look 23.
Come back to me in a few months.
Well, listen, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Thank you so much for your time today.
No problem at all.
And as I say, everyone can check out, we'll have all your socials tagged on this when it is released. And I hope everyone goes and follows your journey, because I will be following it. And I can't wait to see the hotel just sounded just amazing. Can't wait to see what you do with it. Have you any plans to go into interior design, or is this are you just happy to do?
I'm just going to see where life takes me. I seem to be on a journey, and things just happen. So let's just see what's next.
You seem to be on an amazing journey, an absolutely amazing journey, and it has been fantastic, and all from your love of art, which is you're just a great inspiration to all of us.
Thank you.
No, but you are. Just keep working, keep going. And I'm Irish, so we have so many superstitions. But my granny says good things come to good people. So it's not just that you're in the right place at the right time. It's good things come to good people.
Thank you.
Well, my granny said it, so it must be true.
Definitely true. Then she said.
Well, thank you so much, Gemma. I'll let you go now.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.